Hello everyone. So today we are going to be doing some cook-up rice as you see. So I'm going to get together our onions, garlic, pepper, some onion, garlic, peppers, sauteing nicely in some olive oil. And then we're going to go ahead and add the other ingredients to this cook-up rice. Seasoning that I made. And there are some beans. I have black beans and red beans in there, and of course the rice. And I have some broth. And then you can't make cook-up rice without the coconut milk, so I'll be using that. I'll come back and show you guys how it all comes. So we have this cook-up rice going, and what I have is the onion, garlic, and they are caramelized really nicely. So the next step I'll do is go ahead and add in my rice. And I will coat that up very nicely with all of the caramelized onions and garlic. Give that a nice toss. And the smell of those aromatics are really yummy. I remember cooking cook-ups when we went to the lake as a family outing, and we would do cook-up rice as one of the dishes that we cook out there. Get a makeshift fireside, grab a pot, and go to town with some really delicious cook-up rice. So this is going to be really delicious, very simple. Not a lot of ingredients, no fuss, no muss. So let this, give this maybe another minute. Get the rice toasted and all of that deliciousness. One thing I'm going to go ahead and add that I totally didn't was the green seasoning. I want to add some of that. So I'll get that also mixed in with the rice and give it a really, really nice flavor. Because in the green seasoning, I have a lot more herbs, green herbs that I added. I have, I think, basil, thyme, cilantro, parsley. So a lot of the goodness will come through and build the flavor in the cook-up rice. So again, we'll give this another few more minutes. Keep it turning so that it doesn't burn on the bottom of the pan. That's looking really good. And then what I'll do is go ahead now and add in our coconut milk. And you can hear that sizzle and the smell. And it's really, really yummy. So I'll also go ahead and add some of this chicken broth and make that really delicious. And the color is perfect. And guys, this is pretty simple and straightforward. And these leaves, in case you're wondering, these are the curry leaves. I have a curry leaf tree, and it's really very prolific. So I get to cook with curry leaves. So in goes my red beans and some pigeon peas. I like those two beans. Give that a turn. And I'm not going to add too much salt more to this because we added the broth and that will have salt. So definitely don't want to overpower or have too much salt with this. I think that's plenty of water, but I'm going to add a little bit more water in here. I think this will be perfect to get that rice cooked. And then we will bring this up to a boil and cover it and let it simmer very low and slow. And that way, all of the flavors, the broth, the beans, the aromatics, those all will meld into the rice and it will create a very, very yummy, delicious cook-up rice. So I'll come back and show you guys later what it looks like once it's all done. So guys, just want to bring you guys back in and show you how this is coming together very nicely. So it come up to a boil, and then I'm just gonna bring this down. Like the color is really nice from the beans and the broth. I like that color. I don't like too much of a white color. That's why I use a reduced fat coconut milk. Um, so it doesn't overpower the flavoring of the cook-up rice. So I am going to cover this and then check it in maybe about 15-20 minutes. I'll bring you guys back in to show you what it looks like. Okay, I'll give you guys, bring you guys in for a nice peek. And this is looking really delicious. Oh, yeah, it's coming together very nicely. Yum, yum, yum. You can see all those ingredients in there. It's exactly what we're looking for. Color is right, so give it another 15 minutes or so. Okay, we are bringing you guys back in to check in on the cook-up rice. I can see that we still have some more water, but it may need to just turn a little bit. Yep, I want the rice to cook down a little more. So we're gonna let it go a little bit longer because our rice needs to be, and the rice that I use is parboiled rice. So it's a little bit healthier than the steam rice. So we're gonna just let this go down some more, a few more minutes, and then we'll come back and hopefully it should be all nice and boiled. Okay, we are back with this cook-up rice. I am going to check in on it and see what's going on. Oh, yes. And I added some Mariri pepper here. That is really nice. So I am going to go ahead and give this a turn. And it's boiled down very nicely. And I think once it cools, it's going to harden a little bit or, you know. But I think that's it. I will call this a day. I like what it looks like. It tastes yummy. And let's cook up rice in the house for this weekend. So thank you guys again for joining me. This was a delicious meal to prepare. And hope to see you in another journey. Bye.